Hi, my name is Katy, and this is my bi life. Hi, Max. Hi, bud. You want to come see Mommy? Hmm? Yeah, sweetheart. This is Max. And say hi. Oh, oh. you look, you look like a turd. You do. You look like a turd. You're so cute. I love you so much. I call him Bean. He's my Mexican jumping bean. He gets so excited when I walk in the door. It's absolutely pathetic. Even if I've been gone for an hour and a half, he still gets excited. So, this is the first video. I'll be quite honest with you, it's my second attempt at doing this. Because the first time I did the video, I felt like I moved too much, and my arms are huge. So, I'm just as self-conscious as anybody else on the internet. So, just like Shane Dawson and Jenna Marbles and anybody else that has an online presence, they're all very self-conscious of how they look, and I am no different. So even though this is just an experiment right now, I still want to look as presentable as I possibly can. But first I want to say I am starting this as a result of my best friend telling me that there is a niche market for what I have to offer. I'd been on the fence about starting a channel and talking about my mental illness and my mental health journey for a while, simply because I don't know, I have a lot of ideas, but some of them don't really correlate with each other. They're like standalone ideas, I guess. Like, you know, in some television shows they'll have like an arc, but then there'll be a standalone episode. Like, that's what I consider these ideas to be, is like most of them correlate and they could be an arc, but then there's like these random ideas that are just like they could literally just stand by themselves, so they do. So as a result of my bestie from high school who's had to deal with me since high school, that's another story for probably a different video. I'm gonna try and overcome my insecurities and put myself out there, because I think that there is more than a niche market. I think there's more than just a few people who could benefit from what I have to say, because roughly 25% of the population of the US has some form of mental illness. That's just a statistic. That's just out there. Another, I think it's 3% of the overall 25% has bipolar or some form of bipolar, which is what I have. Another smaller percent, I believe 1.2%, these percentages could have changed. Let me double, if they have changed, I'll put them on the screen now, has a form of bipolar called rapid cycling. Now it's called rapid relapse in the DSM-5. And the DSM-1 through 4 text revision, it's been called rapid cycling, so that's still what I refer to it as, but now it's actually called rapid relapse, which is not accurate for what it feels like. The mental illness community is crazy, pun intended. As I cuddle my bean, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and my goals for this channel, for sharing information, passing along knowledge from one human to another. And I'm going to try my best to be as forthright and honest as I possibly can, especially regarding where I am in my current mental state. Right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being agoraphobic, depressed, not wanting to go anywhere or do anything, can't get out of bed for 5 days, haven't brushed my teeth or taken a shower, haven't eaten, haven't done anything as far as trying to maintain some semblance of sanity and trying to maintain appearances. That would be a 1. And then all the way to a 10 is high mania, and that for me manifests in obsessive behavior. Sometimes I go into delusions, which classifies as psychotic episode or psychotic features, which is something that I have added on to my diagnosis. sometimes, unfortunately, can also tip over into a mixed state. Bipolar 1, rapid cycling, mixed episodes, and psychotic features. That's my whole diagnosis. It's a mouthful, isn't it? So, my goal in sharing my experiences and my journey and experiences that I'll have in the future, whatever state of mentality I might be in, severely depressed, whether it's high mania, whether it's severe anxiety, whatever state of mind I happen to be in at that moment in time, I'm going to try my best and be as honest as I possibly can in relaying what that looks like, first of all, because sometimes I can't verbalize what's going on in my head. And sometimes I will go to my psychiatrist, my PDoc for short. So if I say PDoc in the future, it's psychiatrist. Go to my PDoc and it will literally just be moving my hand a certain way or just trying to explain it with one or two words because I'm in a place where I can't verbalize what's going on in my life. I can only say not happy, not sleeping, haven't slept for weeks. And my brain is running on high gear. My brain is so pushing its limits that it won't let me form words as to what I'm feeling, what's going on in my head. Unfortunately, my PDoc is an alchemist, absolute alchemist, and he's absolutely changed everything for me as far as dealing with my diagnosis and dealing with the everyday in and out weather system, as Carrie Fisher put it, that operates outside of everything in the world. So sometimes it can be influenced by outside events, which are known as triggers, and sometimes it just blows up by itself. That's my introduction, and I guess that I will proceed with topic number 1, which is my first diagnosis when I was 12 years old, and that will be video number 2. So I'll post these at the same time, and you can head over to the next one.